Hi, my name is Moody Hamu, and I'm the artist at Winterborn. I want to say the time I recognized I was doing art was in kindergarten. I think I actually have to thank one of my teachers. I think she was the one who really pushed me into being an artist. Oh, I'm gonna mess up. I need to remember her name now. Oh my god, I can't remember her name. But one of my teachers, she was really, she I guess said that she noticed something in my ability because actually I struggled with school a lot. And I guess I must have had, I think at the time they told me I was like, it was bothering me. And she found out that she saw that I had an innate ability for drawing or whatever you want to call it. So she helped me realize that that was something to be proud of and something to focus on. And I guess you could say that's where my journey started. It was after I graduated high school, so it could probably be like 18, 19. Would that be the number, I think? Yeah, something along that. Um, So technically, as things are, I still live the majority of my life in Sudan. It's still, without a doubt, one of my homes, and I still go back to it whenever I can. Yeah, so still right now, that's still where I've lived the most in my life. It was definitely. I mean, for me, it was like it's like it was my neighborhood, my place, my home. My friends were there, my family's there. But I mean, I'm sure like it's a third world country, so it's very different there. And I mean, it's got its goods and its bads like everywhere else. But yeah, because I'll tell you right now, like whenever we get like hopefully we get our Winterborn shirts and stuff, I definitely want to bring a bunch of them back home and be like, hey guys, you gotta represent or just show like that. I want it to be a piece of cloth that I can bring back home and say it will feel full circle for me if I can bring that back and be like, this is where the boy who wanted to do this started. Now I can bring something back and say, look, he did it. And I'm sure, like, yeah, I think that would mean a lot to me if I could do that. It's just a nice sentiment for me. It's a way of saying, it's almost like keeping a promise to myself that I made a long time ago.
Well, usually when it comes to coming up with an art style, I think one of the things I want to do is to respect whatever the art's going to be for. And one of the things that when I started talking to Kent and everybody about was learning about the legacy and how this has been a big part of their lives, and how I definitely wanted to respect that with whatever I was offering. So with the story, I found that it was a really unique experience, and I essentially was trying to do the same thing with the art. Essentially, is find something that was unique, something that allowed the characters to be believable, be real, and sort of respect the heritage that it comes from. I didn't want like the name. There's things like you say role playing. So there's obviously the things that you know you're going to go through in a tactical kind of game. There's a chance of this and that, but at the same time, you also want those traditional things, but something that definitely can let those characters and those stories stand in their own world and let them stand apart from the rest. And hopefully, with our art, we could definitely do that. In fact, one of the things that I was able to bring in that was something that I've always wanted to do was being like with my heritage. I'm actually being half Sudanese. I was able to actually imbue a lot of that into some of the cultures, and then also at the same time also being half Filipino, I got to do that as well. So hopefully with those, it felt like it was an honor because, you know, being proud of where I come from, I'm glad to share that and share it with the world, and hopefully people will like learn to appreciate my culture and also use that to enrich the already large and rich world that they have. So it kind of felt like I was including myself into it, apart from just helping with the art. Because I mean, I look back at any other game that's blown my mind and I at least say that like, okay, so that's a standard, and I'd like to at least, in my heart, reach something, and hopefully everyone agrees, something that can give that kind of leverage, something that can be memorable, something that'll be like exciting, and can like fulfill the view, the dream. We would love to have your support and love to have your enthusiasm. This will solidify our ability to get this dream into a reality and make this full world realized. Shukran.